Welcome back to the RPAG Scoop. My name's Ashley.
And I'm Melody.
And we are the marketing specialists for RPAG. And we are here to tell you all about what's new at RPAG.
Our first announcement will be about National Conference. Registration is now open and it will be from September 8th through the 10th.
And you're going to want to register early because if not, you might get put into our overflow hotel, which is nice, but it's not the Ritz. So make sure you register early, pick whoever you're going with, and reserve those rooms. And how do they reserve those hotels, Melody?
Once your conference registration has been completed, you will be prompted to add a hotel reservation. And if you register early enough, you will be able to go to the Ritz-Carlton for your reservation. If not, you will be placed in our overflow hotel.
And don't forget that when you do book your hotel room, it will show that you are responsible for all of the fees. So we do cover one room per member firm, and adjustments to your reservation billing will be done prior to checkout once the recovered room is confirmed. The hotel will require a credit card on file for incidentals, and additional rooms are available at our group rate of $409 per night. We wanted to give you a little sneak peek of what it's going to look like when you do get to come to our national conference. You can see behind us, there's a beautiful sunset. This is from one of our dinners. And we also wanted to tell you all about what is included with your membership as far as the RPAG National Conference goes.
As an RPAG member, we waived the registration fee, which would normally be valued at $995. We also cover one room for both nights, and if you would like to have any additional nights added on, it will be additional $419 per night.
And for the perks of registering early and being at the Ritz, you do get access to yoga, Pilates, the spa, a beach butler, and so much more. And depending on what time your flights are, we do have shuttles going from John Wayne Airport to the hotels. But if your arrival time falls outside of our time windows or you don't come into Orange County, then you will need to arrange your own transportation to and from the national conference.
And we do cover all meals and beverages throughout our conference. And with all of the different things that we are waiving for this conference, this will be upward of a $4,000 value.
So what do you need to pay for? Well, that will be your airfare or your alternative transportation if you don't end up flying to John Wayne. You're going to need to pay for extra hotel nights if you're going to fall outside of that window of our conference. And then you're also going to need to pay for your hotel parking and incidentals if anything were to happen to your room while you're staying there. For all of our new member firms who are not quite familiar with our national conference, who should be attending, this would be your practice leaders, your sales consultants, your service consultants, and pretty much anybody who interacts with clients or prospects on a daily basis. And Melody, are they allowed to bring guests?
Guests are more than welcome to join you. However, due to FINRA regulations, they aren't allowed to be a part of any of our sessions. And if they want to join any meals, there will be a separate charge.
And then for what you should be wearing, this is a very business casual event. So it will be September, which means that it's going to be a little cooler in the evening time. So just plan accordingly. Probably bring a light blazer or a jacket and you'll be good.
And if you have any questions from now up until conference, you can head over to our website that we made especially for you to get all the information you may need.
As you can see, we have multiple tabs up at the very top. You can see where the agenda is. And slowly over the next few months, we will be putting more detailed information into the agenda. But as for right now, it's just a brief overview. As you can see on day 1, September 8th, we have our conference check-in starting at 10 a.m. So when you are booking your flights, I would suggest booking so that you arrive around then, so that you have time to be here for our pre-conference workshops happening from 11:30 to 3. And if you scroll down, you can see that we have the welcome reception and sunset dinner on day 1, as well as the dinner celebration on day 2. And your guests are welcome to join you, like we said earlier, but that will be for a fee.
And if you need a reminder of the benefits we went over earlier, you can go over to the member benefits tab at any point from now up until conference.
As a reminder, if you would like to stay at the Ritz-Carlton Laguna Niguel, you do have to reserve your space early because we will run out of rooms there and you will be placed in our overflow hotel.
And even if you're not able to be placed at the Ritz, we do have our secondary hotel, which is also very nice and overlooks the ocean, which is the Laguna Cliffs Marriott.
And you heard me mention earlier about the transportation when I was talking about member benefits. This is included if you arrive within the designated time frame from 10 to 4 at John Wayne Airport. But if you do not arrive at John Wayne Airport or you fall outside of the hours of 10 and 4, you will not be able to use our shuttle and you will have to arrange your own form of transportation. And if you end up getting placed at our secondary hotel, the Laguna Cliffs Marriott, you will be able to take a shuttle and they will be running every 20 minutes in between the Marriott and the Ritz-Carlton.
And closer to conference, we will have a designated app that will hold all the information regarding conference.
And that means that you can add any sessions that you'd like to your own calendar. You can connect with other advisors over the app.
Everything we just went over is on our website under the FAQ tab.
And when you're ready to finally register, you're going to click this Register Now button. And it will bring you to this page where you will fill out your first, last name, email address, mobile number, your company firm name that you're with, your work address, and then let us know if you have any dietary restrictions. And as soon as you register, book your hotel. And if all of this talk about our national conference hasn't gotten you excited yet, then you do need to watch our teaser video coming at you right now. Moving on to what else is new.
We now have a podcast. You can look up RPAG on Spotify and find it there. And we will be rolling out all previous Scoop episodes if you want to catch up, and you can listen to it in your free time or even on your commute to work.
And if you haven't already, go follow us on our social media accounts. We are on every platform.
You could follow us on X, which is formerly Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
And speaking of YouTube, we do have our regional summit recordings that have been slowly rolling out on our channel. And when you are on our YouTube page, make sure to click the bell in the top right-hand corner so that you're notified every time we post out a new video. This includes our videos about our webinars, our regional summits, our market reviews, and our fiduciary hot topics.
And if you want to find any of the presentations, you can go to the Resource Center and click on the RPAG Conference tab and then click on Regional Summits.
Thank you for watching the What's New segment. We are now going to pass it on over to our friend Lauren with the flexPATH team.
Thanks, Ashley. Lauren Nino here, a senior investment consultant at RPAG flexPATH and your Sundae School investment lecturer today. Hopefully it won't feel too much like a lecture though, as I will be sharing a few exciting updates on some of our CITs, beginning here with the announcement of a new CIT. So if you were at our spring summits or have been following the Scoop every month, you may have heard that we have announced a new CIT, Core Plus Bond 3. This CIT utilizes Fidelity's total bond strategy under the hood. If you're familiar with the strategy, they have a great team, research group, and solid outperformance over the short-term 3-year and long-term 5-year periods by over 100 basis points. The lowest cost out there based on the over 1 trillion in assets on our platform. So that is some awesome news to share with your prospects, plan sponsors, and of course, amazing news for our retirement plan participants. We wanted to offer a solid option for you along with our other Core Plus funds available. So as a reminder, we have another really great Core Plus bond CIT with PGIM using their total return strategy and Core Plus Bond 2 as well with Western's Core Plus Bond strategy as well. However, Core Plus Bond 3 is coming in even cheaper than our other existing options. So again, giving you the lowest cost that you can get in the aggregator space for this strategy, as RPAG is always aiming to give you that unfair competitive advantage. And then for our other topic today, I thought I would give an update on the Small Cap Value Fund. As investment fiduciary appointed by Greg Gray, who is the trustee of our CITs, flexPATH Strategy's role is to assist with the selection and monitoring of the underlying fund and investment manager for these CITs. flexPATH monitors performance and conducts thorough due diligence of the teams and their strategies. And for Small Cap Value Fund, our due diligence supports the change of the underlying fund and investment manager. PIMCO has been selected as the new manager after monitoring the personnel changes at Columbia, which have affected their small value portfolio management team. And per the fund's investment policy, the underlying fund and its investment manager have been under close review because of this notable change. After meeting with Columbia's new portfolio management team and reviewing their capabilities, flexPATH decided Columbia's small cap value investment capabilities no longer satisfy the original selection criteria. So accordingly, flexPATH recommended and Great Gray approved the decision to move away from Columbia as the investment manager and replace the underlying fund with PIMCO RAE US Small CIT. The trade occurred in mid-June, and of course, PIMCO was selected for its strong team and well-established expertise in the small cap value space, seeking to own great small cap businesses with innovative products and services that are gaining market share. In light of this change, I thought I would also give a quick reminder of the benefits for how these manager changes work within our CITs. So first, no action is required of the plan sponsors. This is a change to the fund's underlying fund and investment manager, not a change to the fund in the lineup. And as a result, no fund change notice or announcement to participants is required in any way. And additionally, no action is required of participants either. So participants that are already invested in the fund remain invested as the underlying fund was replaced with the PIMCO strategy that is more consistent with the small cap value fund investment approach. Also happy to mention that participants have benefited from a cost reduction for small cap value as well. And lastly here, this fund, Small Cap Value CIT, is closing to new plans. So for plans currently using the CIT, they can retain it and participants can continue to contribute to it. However, if you wish to add this strategy to new plans, you can simply just use Small Cap Value 3, which utilizes the same underlying manager PIMCO RAE US Small strategy. So that wraps it up for our small cap value CIT update. Overall, we have some strong underlying fund investment managers with these CITs. We are always looking to offer you a variety of strong managers to choose from across the major asset classes. There will absolutely be more updates about new CITs like this in the future. So keep following the Scoop for those details. Hopefully this was helpful for your prospecting, your plan sponsors, and participant conversations. Thank you so much for tuning in and hope to see you next time. Class is dismissed.